It's been a lousy few years, hasn't it?
Austerity.
Brexit.
Climate change.
And a pandemic.
Over the last decade, despite a growing economy, most people have become poorer.
Poorer.
Inequalities have increased, and the stresses and strains on the NHS have just got worse.
We'd all love to see an end to it, but the country just can't afford it, right?
Wrong.
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 We would like to give you some good news.
Despite everything we've been told about the national debt and the fact that we can't afford to do the important things, we actually can afford to build a society we all want, and we can start tomorrow.
How? Well, first of all, we have to forget just about everything that we've been told about the way the economy works ever since we were children.
Let us never forget this fundamental truth. The state has no source of money other than the money people earn themselves. There is no such thing as public money. There is only taxpayers' money.
She's wrong.
Perhaps the biggest myth is this one, that government debt is just like our household debt. But the analogy is completely wrong. Household finances are nothing like government finances.
Government finances work completely differently to household finances.
For example, do you know of any household that owns their own bank and creates money from nothing? Of course not. But the government owns the Bank of England, and the Bank of England can and does create new money every day.
So when you hear people like Theresa May say that there is no magic money tree,
we will put more money into the NHS, but there isn't a magic money tree that we can shake that suddenly provides for everything that people want.
Well, that's not true either.
the government can and does create money all the time.
But printing money can lead to runaway inflation, right? No, that's not true either.
The truth is, if there's capacity in the economy to grow, and we've got unemployment and other things that we need to spend money on, then creating new money isn't going to lead to inflation. What it is going to lead to is full employment and a better life for everyone.
So, what about the national debt?
There's no question that the most significant vulnerability as we emerge from recession is the soaring government debt.
Simply put, we have to get borrowing and debt back under control.
And we're being told it has to be sorted out by our children and our grandchildren. Again, you're being misled. There is no need to pay the debt back.
Governments don't pay back their debt. They do pay back individual bonds, but they issue new bonds. They roll over their debt. This idea of governments paying back the debt is just a nonsense.
Now, some of this might sound a bit hard to believe, but this is actually how the economy works. This is how modern money works in our government. And to say anything else is just simply not true.
Now, if all of this is too much to take in at once, we'll be back to explain in more detail over a series of bite-sized videos.
So in the meantime, just remember this. Every time you hear a government minister say something like this,
soaring government debt.
We have to get borrowing and debt back under control.
Or like this.
But there isn't a magic money tree that we can shake.
There is no such thing as public money. There is only taxpayers' money.
Don't believe them.
Money is not the problem.
Money is not the problem.
Money is not the problem.